Hello and good evening. Nice to see you here. Well, as you can see, we have Ali Missini with us. So today we are going to discuss about men, an interesting subject. So good evening, Mr. Ali Missini.
Good evening. Good evening.
How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great and trying to think about the topic. So, what
About the
about
topic.
yeah? So, how
Do you
about you?
like
How are you?
do you like the topics?
Yeah, I like all topics. I don't, I don't worry much what kind of topic is it, because I know that it's a beautiful topic.
Yes, as always.
That's something.
So, yeah. Today we are going to discuss about men, but before discussing about men, I want to know how was your night after after our discussion yesterday about women. What did you think? What came into your mind?
In my mind, I don't know. Just I slept for a long time, for almost 12, yeah, for almost 12 hours. Because
12
I was
hours.
really a little bit tired. But what I could learn from yesterday is I could learn that a lot of people, a lot of there are many people like a Christ who has Arsh, etc. They think in the same way as me sometimes in some part how to treat a woman. So it was really beautiful to see that there are also another man who are like that, who wants to treat in a good way a woman. Because I don't know, I see a lot of men around of me, they don't treat enough.
For example, what do you see?
Not around of me, I exaggerate that, of course. Not around of me, but I don't want to offend any to say to another person. But in some country, I could, and in some part of my city or my country, I could see that sometimes I'm a man, and you as a woman, you need to serve me. You need to cook for me. You need to cook for me. You need to make tea. You need to prepare to clean, etc. It's actually it is also a mistreat a woman to mistreat a woman in this way, because they don't maybe let to go out. They don't know to walk. Their wives sometimes they are so jealous, extremely jealous. They say, no, you shouldn't walk. I will walk for you, and you just stay at home. Okay, for kids, clean the room, and it's all what you need to do. This
Yeah,
kind
but
of things.
also when you are in home and you are cleaning and you are taking care of your kids, there are lots of work there. So if you think that, I mean, here in Europe, for example, in generally ladies goes to work, and they let their children with a babysitter, and
Yeah,
they almost pay the salary to the babysitter, which you know they have. So I don't know what to think. I think depends on the person, from my own opinion about this stuff when you have kids.
yeah,
Um, I mean, my personal opinion. I think a child have to stay with his mother a few years if it's possible, because the child needs you. And of course, if you have the possibility to work also and to take care of your child, it's okay. But I think it's much better to stay with your child
yeah,
because your child truly needs you. And after, you can work, you can go where you want to do whatever you like. That's not a problem. This is what I did. But I said it's from my opinion.
yeah.
As we can see, we have an angel here. Can you guess who's here?
Alexandra,
No,
Zineb,
no, a man.
okay. A woman or man?
Man.
A man. Chris.
Yes. Good morning, teacher Chris.
Hi, lover.
Hey,
Hi. I just stroke your beard.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Oh, I have to talk like a man now because we're talking about men now.
Yeah, it's the part one. We have part two for women, but not in this evening. Because on
No.
this evening, I want to discuss about men. Why do you think I choose
Uh,
this subject, by the way?
uh,
Ali, why do you think I choose this subject?
Maybe because also, I don't know. In my opinion, I think you choose this. You want to have in balance, woman and man, not to have any just to talk about woman or just talk about man. And
Okay, yeah.
another thing, I think that you want to talk about man behaviors and to know how they or maybe how they behaviors are in front of their wife, in front of his wife. No, yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of subject. It's just the part one in this evening. Believe me, we'll have the part two for women and for men too, because we have a lot of things to discuss about them. Teacher Chris, why do you think that I chose this subject for this evening?
you just did. Who
But
cares?
why?
There's no question. You just did it. I don't care. You just did it. I'm here because I don't know. I mean, I was joking about on the Web Talk Live last night to Teacher Tim and Teacher Arsh Bestuna says, when is the Lutza going to do a show about men? And here you do. There you are.
Really? I didn't
I
listen.
said that. No, I said that. I sent that out into the universe. When is
Uh,
Coach and Lutz going to do a show about men? Here we are, all these men here. We're just talking.
so
Guys are just talking.
we are talking. You know, teacher, that we are talking in another way. You know, from another
I
dimension.
know it happens all the time. I have to be careful what I wish for because it comes true.
Who knows what teacher Chris wish? So, okay, so let's see, guys. Ali.
We should ask you about what you think about men because hey, we're men.
Yes, but I'm the host.
I know you're the host. I can't change anything around here.
Okay. So,
Okay, I'll shut up. I'll let you be in control. That's fine.
oh really? Are you sure?
I don't know. I'm just having a good time. My wife is mad at me and says, "How come you're having all these friends and you're having a good time?" Well, honey, it's up to you. You can be on YouTube all day long or you can come into Web Talk and have fun. So it's up to her. I'm not forcing her on anything. So
So, let's see who want to start. Teacher Chris or Ali?
But do you think Ali and I should duke it out? Should we fight and see who wants to start first? Because that's what men like to do.
Don't worry, you can start from teacher Chris if you want.
Well, first of all,
For me, it's okay.
I just want to tell me
You're
whatever.
Ali, you're acting like a woman. You're so passive right now. Come on, be a man.
Yeah, man. All right. So the first question is, what does it mean be a man, Teacher Chris? Let's see.
Oh, being a man is being a complete asshole. I mean, being someone who's just, I'm a man and I'm in control and I could do whatever I want. I could talk over women. I can talk over any other man. I'm in charge. I'm in charge and I could do what I darn well please. Seriously. That was my father. He was center stage all the time. My dad was it. Nobody else could have whatever they want to do. He was always in charge. He told me to keep my mouth shut all the time, no talking. And so he was the center of the universe. So when I was growing up, to me, a man was in complete control and in charge, and you had nothing to say.
What does it mean a man was in full control and you had nothing to say? What does it mean? Can you explain
No,
us?
nothing. I mean, the rest of us, have nothing to say because they want to be center stage. They want all the focus on them, and very rarely they would allow you to have your say. Because I think it's a form of. I'm just talking about my experience growing up. I think it's a form of insecurity, being all powerful. I have a brother-in-law like this who is just wants absolute power instead of absolute love. And sometimes it breaks through where his heart comes through, but most men I know is just power. Absolute power. They want complete control of the situation that they're in.
All right. So let's see, Ali. Can you tell us, please, what's your definition of being a man? Your definition.
To being a man,
Yeah, to be a man.
the definition of that is to know how to treat my wife, to treat in a good way. This means to be a true man for me, and not just with my wife, my family, my mother, etc. And a man, in my opinion, is a little bit more powerful, but a man usually don't express they feels sometimes. Even if I express my feels, but I could see a lot of men around of me, they don't want to express their feels. They try to be like a strong. They are strong. They shouldn't show their feels, etc.
Okay, so
So
if a man don't show the real face, don't show the real feeling, do you think this is a strong man for you?
No, I don't think no. I
Then
think it's not a strong man because
So
you know
how? Okay, tell us.
go ahead, go ahead.
So how a man should be a strong man then?
A man, I say that it is stronger by physically. This was what I was thinking about strong.
Okay.
And but a lot of men, I say that they don't want to express their feels, especially in I'm talking about my my environment, my city, etc. And to don't express the feels, it doesn't make you strong. It doesn't make me more stronger, or if I express or not.
So if
But a
you're
lot of men do that. I don't know why, but a lot of men do that. They try to be strong.
Oh, wait. So if I understand correctly what you said before, to be a strong man is to express your real feelings. Is that what you said?
I say to be a strong man. Yeah, I said so. This was my meaning.
I mean to express your feelings, to not hide your feelings. This is a real man. You wanna say?
Yeah.
Okay,
Really?
so for example, if a man feels to cry right now, what's your opinion? Is he a strong man or a weak man?
No, in this case, this person is a strong man because he let the feels to express out of himself. And a lot of some men, I'm talking about men around of me. They just try to be strong. They have maybe a lot of emotions inside of themselves. They don't express the emotions, and after that, what they happen? They got in depression. They got in a lot of problems because of that. So it's not something that makes them strong. But if they would express their feels, maybe they can cry, they can scream, or what have to happen. But then they will not have problem with depression or something like that. So it makes them strong in this case if they express their feels, in my opinion.
You know, many times I hear the expression, don't cry like a woman. Did you hear too?
Yeah, I hear that. I could hear this expression.
So what's your opinion about that expression? Don't cry like a woman.
I don't like this expression because if I want to cry, I cry. If I want to smile, I smile. I don't have afraid to express my feels. If I want to hug someone, I hug in mid of the city. In the city, why not? If I want to be angry, I be angry, etc. But this expression, I think people use this expression because a woman, as a creator, is a little bit more emotional. A woman can express the emotions more freely than a man, and this is why people say "don't cry like a woman" or something like that. In my opinion.
Right. I just want to tell to Malek, if you want to join us, you can check WebTalk post. There you find the link. I'm not going to send him here because I want people to be from WebTalk, not outside of WebTalk. Why? Well, my own reasons. Yeah. So, what about from where you know that a woman has women in generally have more emotion than a man?
I think they are so created to have more emotions, to express the emotions more easier than a man.
How you can prove?
I can prove because I have a mother, and my mother has emotions too, and she can express more emotion than me.
Okay,
More,
and when you
more
say emotions, what do you mean exactly?
love, care. What else? Respect. Sometimes to be angry, to be mad. All of that. They are emotions. Even if I as a man I don't prefer to keep my emotions inside of myself, but I see that my mother, my sister, my friends who are female, they have more emotions, they express their emotions more than us, but inside of the heart I don't know who has the more emotions, a man or a woman. It depends on the person. I'm just referring to what I could notice when I meet a person.
All right, so let's think now about you. What define you as a man? Tell us 5 characteristics of yourself as a man. What, Chris? Why are you laughing? It's so funny. Okay, so
Okay, I'm just going to say about spiritual things, not about physical.
we are talking about
The,
you. You
about
can
me, yeah.
no, but you can tell us about physically too. But we can understand about physical things. What's the difference between a man and a woman? But
No,
I'm asking about you. Okay.
it's a really hard question. I cannot.
It's a very hard question. You know, I always when you
I have a beard.
I have
Yes.
simple question. Just
Yes,
no,
a man has a beard like that. He has
we
a
are
beard.
talking about you.
Maybe someone got it,
I said,
someone not.
what define you as a man? Tell us 5 characteristics of you as a man.
Okay, 5 characters of me. The first, me as a man, I respect a woman. I respect women. I don't say I don't do like that. And the second is okay. I respect everyone.
Respect,
Respect. I love.
love,
I support.
support,
I like to listen.
listening. Okay.
I love to to help.
So helping. From those five,
Yeah.
choose one.
Love. For
Love.
me,
How are
yeah.
you expressing your love as a man?
For example, when I want to express my love, I express my love by behaviors. I like to have a behaviors with my behaviors to express my love for a person. For
How exactly?
example, if I love a person, I always try to be with this person, to have a communication, to ask this person, how are you? How is going the day? What is doing? What is happening? Etc. And of course, sometimes I can say also I love you because and with words we need. But I prefer more to use behaviors.
Okay, so
I
saying
don't
I
like
love,
just to say by
saying
words, I
I love
love
you
you, I
is
love you,
not
I
so
love you, and then the behavior to be zero.
Ali. So saying I love you is
Hmm?
not so important. Saying I love you. I mean, telling to a person
It,
that I
it,
love you
it
is
is
not.
important. It is important that you say I love you. It's important to say I love you, but if it is from the heart, if it is from the heart, and if it is really true, not just to use like a random words. I love you without feels, without
Okay.
behaviors, without any action, because it's not a love.
But you said I
It's just a
choose
word, in my
love.
opinion.
You said I choose love. Because I asked
Yeah,
you from those five characteristics, I said, okay, choose one. You said love. And after you said behavior.
love is behaviors. If you
And
love
after I
someone,
asked,
you
well,
will.
yeah, but if it's love, but we are talking already about love.
Yeah,
So so if you choose love, how you can not tell to that person that I love you if you choose love? I mean,
I can say to that person I love you, but I prefer more to use the behaviors because if I just say I love you and if I don't take any action, if I don't do anything for this person, it doesn't mean that I love really. It means that I just saying because of words, not because of my heart.
but if we are talking about unconditional love, I suppose we should love everyone. I mean, not should, we have to love everyone.
Yeah, of course, I love everyone.
We are not talking about romantic love. We are
Yeah,
talking about unconditional love here.
yeah, of course. I love everyone in unconditional love, but some of them I love more, some of them not, some of them less. Depends on the person.
I mean, it's like a food. Love is
Yeah,
like
for me,
sometimes
it's
can
like a,
expire, sometimes it's a fresh love. I just try
no.
to.
Someone I can love more, someone I can love less. For example, I love my mother more than anyone else. Then I love my family, my friends, and people, all those people. Then I love animals. What else? Nature, etc. So it depends on the situation, on the person or thing, and the love is in my life.
Well,
But
okay. I come back immediately. Relax until. Good evening, Zinab. Zinab. Super Z.
Good evening, everyone. Hello, Neruta. And now today we're going to talk about men. Wonderful.
Exactly. Part
Yeah.
one. It's part one. We have part two, part three.
Part one? What do
Yes.
you mean?
I mean, we have a lot of subject about men. It's not so easy. You know
Ah,
how
I
Ali said
understand.
it's so complicated. This question is so hard. So
Well, it's complicated for me too.
okay,
Not
so
compliment. It's not complicated with me. Not at all.
I think now Chris and Ali, you are trying to get something right. It's not here now, Risa, and you take Ali in his place. Ah, okay.
It's not complicated.
Okay, so let's hear now teacher Chris because he's a man and I want to hear his definition of being a man.
Now I'm going to speak from a man's point of view. This man right here. And it's all personality, it's all a person. not from the soul, or not from the unconditional love, or not from the other dimensions.
Yes.
Yes. So here we go. Number one, it's pure, unadulterated vanity. Oh my God. That's this man right here. I am so concerned about every hair on my head, every hair. I have to be perfect. And this is the man part of me. And when I'm frustrated, I go and make sure that because my looks are so important to me personally. Like when I'm all out of sorts after being with Teacher Tim on the air, or with you guys, or anything, I would be extremely vain. You know, if there was one hair out of place, I fix it. And I've been vain like this for a long, long time. And my obsession is perfection in looks. And I don't know if that's a feminine thing or not, but being this man, if I'm out of place some way, that either it's inside my nose, or I just took a little flick of something out of my eye, I mean, as this man, I have to be, from a man's point of view, from this man's point of view, I have to be perfect. I mean, I have to have some sense of perfection for my own comfort. And that's where my vanity is. And I really care as a man. I really worry, and I really care about how I function. Not all the time, but the most of the time. And so if there was one thing that, as this man, it would be vanity. Now, from unconditional love as soul or something, or a pure spirit, that's a different picture. But since we're just talking about me being a man, that's my biggest concern. I mean, the way the clothes that I put on, and my wife and then others have always said, "Boy, you really know how to dress yourself. You are so coordinated all the time with the colors that you put on, or whatever." And that's my vanity. I mean, I like to present myself in a way that I feel comfortable. Now, when I'm older now, I've loosened up quite a bit because of quarantine, and I'm an older person. I can put on anything I want, and I don't care. So that's good. I'm being less vain. Where we're going to go out shopping today, and I'll be wearing my sweatshirt and my sweatpants and my shoes, of course, my mask. I'm not wearing a suit. I'm not wearing a suit or tie. But it's always vanity. It's always how I look. It's like a few seconds ago, I switched my headphones to another headphones that were more comfortable for myself. And I didn't want my earlobes to show because I got Buddha ears. People used to call me Buddha baby because of my Buddha-like ears, I got, the wrong one. This one here, I got big Buddha ears. And so I didn't want my earlobes to show because as a man, I'm quite vain. So there you go. Of course, there's 4 other things, but let's as a man, let's talk about the big one. So go ahead and look.
So which one is the most important for you?
Well, the most one that is most important, of course, is love. But see, the one that is dominant as a man, as a personality, as a day-to-day life, truly is vanity. Vanity, it's identity. I care about my identity. Like right now, I care about, okay, I am broadcasting around the planet right now. And I want to be as genuine as possible. So when Nalutza asked me, what is it like being a man? Well, I'm going to give it to you guys straight. I'm going to give it without a filter. This is the man part of me.
All right, thank you. Zineb. Super Z. I can't believe. Super Z, are you home? All right, maybe she's not home. Come
Well,
on.
do you know the idiom "Are you home"? Does it mean is it Are you home? Are you home up here? Are you? It doesn't. It
I
means
don't
that you're on in your house. Is this? Are you home? Do you have it put together, or do you need help? Do you need therapy? Are you home? Hello.
Okay. Anyway, Super Z, when are you home? Tell us, okay? All right, Mr. Ali. Can you tell us? Okay, she's here. Can you talk?
The connection, don't worry. Yeah, I can talk.
Okay,
I just worry sometimes about the connection.
all right. So,
So,
from your side, can you tell us what is the definition of a man, or what define a man? I know you
sorry guys, connection,
others.
you may not hear me. You may not hear me, so I heard your question about the man. For me, the man is no, I understand. I mean, my connection, can give you only some parts of the phrase. What I'm saying is the man for me is responsibility. I can say also, can you hear me?
I can hear you. And Ali, please do not close your
Can you?
camera. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I can hear you. See, no.
Okay, I think, can you hear me clearly right now?
Yes, Zainab, yeah. Teacher Chris.
This is
Yeah, I can see little baby. Very, very, very cute.
okay. Just skip me because my connection is bad. I can't
No,
hear. Sometimes it's cutting.
we are listening. Super Z, we are listening. No. Okay. All right, Zina, when you have connection, tell us, all right? So, Teacher Chris, next question. Because Ali is busy now. Now he's becoming a man, all right?
Well, sorry guys, again, connection in that time always down. So for me, as I said, man, for me is a responsibility, and I can say also it's a woman's protector. So if a man cannot protect a woman, and so I would not say, I would not call it a man, but that would made him that would made a beautiful. I mean, the name of a man would suit him more. Uh, so I don't know how to talk about the man because I'm not a man. I'm a woman. I can only talk about myself, but I define the whole thing. The man is all the responsibility.
So
Yeah.
all the responsibility is in men.
you know, it's,
Women, they don't have any responsibility.
yes, this is a problem.
I
I
see
mean,
teacher Chris is, what?
No. It's like Anne says when she's having a bad time. She says, "Chris, I do everything all day long, and you just wait for your meal. You're on the computer all day long. When dinner comes, you come to dinner, then you go back to your computer. That's all you do." That's when she's in a bad mood. So it's
mhm.
true. Men have zero responsibility. Women feel that they do all the work, and we just show up.
I don't know. I would not. That's what I've said. I would not call somebody who's not a man. Or sometimes I'm not gonna say this. Depends on every person, but more for me. I mean, if I call you a man, for me, it's very, very huge name, a very huge. Like I'm talking about something. That's why we say a woman is taking the place of a man because she take responsibility and this stuff sometimes. Um, yeah, that's what That's all what comes to my mind when I say man. And I say it also. It's a woman's protector. So it's like how can I say? فارس أحلام in Arabic. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. So, guys, can you protect me if Risa want to? I don't know who I can choose, the teacher Chris or Ali. Who wanna be my bodyguard? My
Yeah. Yeah.
So, teacher Chris, like that, you see the protection. Zinab,
Yeah.
please, can you explain us what does it mean protection for you? Because I can see from teacher Chris what does it mean.
I mean, protect her from being harmed or uh I mean, yeah. you know, oh my god, Chris is crazy. Um, what I was saying, um, protecting from anything bad. Uh, when we talk about a man, we can see. Let me just start the camera. When we talk about a man, we see muscles, okay? But muscles, what are about? Okay, Chris is. You don't have muscles. Sorry, Chris.
No, I do have muscles, and my wife says, "Oh, I love your muscles." Even though there's very little there, she says, "I love your muscles."
Yeah. Anyways, I don't know. The muscles are made for something. Are made to protect the people that you love, uh, and to be responsible. And a man is stronger, as we know, than a woman. She not stronger in, you know what I mean, stronger in muscles. Yeah, yeah. That's why I say the responsibility in being a protector for the people that he loves.
Oh, I just want to interrupt and say that Anne says, "Honey, will you open this for me? Or will you do this for me? Because my hands are very, very strong, and her hands are very weak." And so, like, I helped her make the bed the other day. Put the bottom sheet on the mattress. And I have, even though I'm a butterball, I do have strong, you know, strong, strong hands. And yeah, okay, I know where you're thinking about a lot of different levels there in the Lutza. I know.
I am Teacher Chris, please don't read my minds anymore.
She Nalusa is wonderful because I could she can zone in on the even the thoughts I'm thinking, and that's why she's giggling. She knows what's going on. So I'm having a good time today here. I know I just had a little bit of licorice and sugar, so I'll be altered for the rest of the broadcast. I'll get back to Super Z, but yeah, I mean, women like strength. They like protection. They like whatever my wife cannot do, I can do. And she likes it. Whether, oh, Chris, my computer said something. Do you know what this means? Oh, honey, it's just rebooting. That's all. Or, like, can you open the jar of pickles for me? Or will you do something I know I cannot do? And so, one thing nice about being a man with a woman is that we have our own language. It's called teamy. We're teamwork. We work together. I'm a man and she's a woman, and we take our weaknesses and we take our strengths and we work together in harmony.
Yeah. Guys, I always laugh a lot in live stream, whatever is the subject. Oh, mama. Anyway, so Teacher Chris. Let's see. What's the difference between a boy and a man? No, not you, Ali, because you already.
Yeah, I'm glad because you already knew what I was going to say. So good. We'll go to Ali instead.
So Ali, what's the difference between a boy and a man?
A boy
So
and a man.
it's
A
not
boy
here,
is a
what can become?
a boy is a child. Is a child, and a man is a adult. Is an adult. This is the difference.
That's all?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
and then depends on us if we are if if we are really man or just a man. Because some men, they cannot be mature, they cannot think well about life, etc. They are child. As child, even if they are maybe can be 13 years, 14 years, but they behaviors are like a child, like a children. They don't know how to think about life. They don't have any plan for life. So depends on.
Do you think it's bad to be a child?
What did you say?
Do you think it's bad to be a child?
No, it's not bad to be a child, but to live a life, the life like a child is bad, because we need to be mature. We need to think about life. A child, for example, a child doesn't think about future plan. He doesn't think to create a family. He thinks just to play with toy, to have fun, to have to spend time with the friends, what have to be, etc. But a man need to think about creating a plan for life, what he wants to be in the future, what he he wants to create the family, and what he wants to do with the life. So we shouldn't be child out of the time, but sometimes it's good to have to spend time with child, to be like a child, to have toy, to play games, but not all of the time. Just sometimes, yes, it's okay.
Okay. When did you feel the best? I mean, when did you feel good or amazing or I don't know, fantastic, the best? When you were a child or now, as a man?
to be, for example, when I was a child, my childhood, I wanted to be a man, and now I'm a man. But I wanted to be a child. So I have a lot of beautiful memories in my childhood, and I really would like to, if it would be possible, I would like to travel on time and to go to my childhood,
Mhm.
but not forever to live there, just for short of period of time to stay there. Because when you are a child, you have a lot of positivity. You have a beautiful heart, beautiful behaviors. You don't know maybe to love people just because of money or what have to be, but you love people because you love them. And so,
Because a
it's,
child has a pure heart for that. It's
yeah,
not infected
yeah,
with
it's a
beliefs.
pure heart. And
Anyway,
it's just, yeah.
we will see after what you get from this. Zina, what's the difference between being a boy and being a man? From your opinion.
Well, Ali wonderfully shared about the difference between a boy and a man. It's very same thing. What can I say? What can I add? Not what can I say. The boy doesn't have responsibility. The boy is the period of being taught to be a man. Then the man, you can see like it's development. You are a boy, so you become a man. You are being taught, like you start learning how to be a man. It's nothing different. It's just how can I say, when you are, how can I say, oh, it's really hard to explain. Chris is looking at me. What she's saying?
No, I'm just looking at myself. I'm so vain. I'm just staring at me. That's it. I'm not
Oh,
looking
okay.
at you. No, okay, I could look at you now. It's okay. You're just right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
I'm looking at you now.
Thank you. Hello, Malik. So yeah, as I
Yes,
said,
hello
it's
everyone.
the boy
Uh,
being a boy is a period of
Grant,
learning to be a man, and the man you can understand the end of the results of being a boy. Yeah, I just
Okay.
summarizing.
Malik, I muted you. Okay? think little logical, okay? When someone is talking in this meeting and another one is making noise, I don't know if we can understand whatever he or she is talking. For that I muted you. So when you enter here, please try to mute yourself. This is for
He's like
everyone.
my brother.
It's
Yeah.
like you're super right. So, but it's okay. He's new here. Malik, no. So, good evening, Malik. How are you doing?
well, can I speak now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm okay. Actually, I'm all right. Well, I was listening, and I want to say hi to you, to Chris, to Ali, to Zainab.
Malik,
I hope
Malik,
that you.
Malik. Wait a minute.
Yes,
Your answer is a little robotic one.
yes.
I, I, I,
Which
I
which?
I don't feel any feelings when you say that I'm fine. You just say I'm fine, I'm okay. Na, na, na. What?
Well, really, to be honest,
But be
I
honest.
had. Yes, I had an accident yesterday. I didn't
Oh,
go to work. Yeah, it's something that some workers with manipulation. Well, I got to hospital. That's why the feeling to be okay is not really showed up. I even forgot how to use English a little bit. Yes. So when I said I'm fine, it just goes with the speaking. It's a habit.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I said I really don't feel it. But
Okay. Thank you.
we are happy that you are in life. You are here with us in life, live, life,
Yes.
whatever.
Yes.
And today we are talking about men. So you are a man. Of course.
Yes.
And I'm going to ask you the first question.
Like the one you asked Ali, what's the characteristic?
What is the definition of being a man for you? And yes, 5. I want from you to hear.
Well, as well, there is a vocabulary definition, and there is scientific definition, and
Mr.
there is an
Malik,
abstract definition. Which
Mr.
one do
Malik,
you?
Mr.
Yes,
Malik,
teacher.
I don't
Okay.
care about books. I don't care about science. I care what
Yes.
you are telling us from your own mind, from your own heart. So, what does it mean for you to be a man? What is your definition of being a man? You are.
Well, for me, for my point of view, as you asked, teacher, well, I think that I'm sure, not just think, that a man is a physical character. Well, it's something physical. For example, when I talk about the face, the
We are
body,
talking
we all
about,
know this.
we are
But
talking about you, not about
yes,
men in
yes.
general. Yeah, so we're talking about you. So
Well,
tell us
to be,
about you, not about my
yes,
neighbor, how he looks like a man. Because I know my neighbor.
okay, okay. Well, for me, this is, yeah, you know what, teacher Nelutsa, you picked up very hard questions to answer. We need to squeeze our brain to give the right answer. Well, for me, is a little bit or a lot of responsibility, is also to be responsible on family, on your beloved one, on well, you know what, Nrutsa, I did not find the right answer, because if we go deeply, we cannot distinguish between what's to be a woman or what's to be a man. We are equal. We can both do the same thing. Where for me, I
We are
I
talking
didn't
about
find the
a man.
right.
No. We are talking about a man and 5 characteristics I want from you. You are a man, okay? So I can tell you about yourself, but sorry,
Okay,
I'm not Adele. I'm Neluza.
I have a beard.
Okay.
Yes,
What?
I have beard. Nrutsa don't have beard. Okay, I have a mustache. Nrutsa don't have mustache. My hair, my hair do not go long as your hair. My face contain male, how to call it, a male. I don't know.
Features.
Well, I try to skip from answering, but
Yeah.
well, I didn't find 5. That's a
But
hard
we're talking
question. If they ask me
about,
that question and give me point, I will have 0.
I also know a lot of ladies who, for example, are not wearing, they don't have long hair like me. They have short like you and are women. So this is the difference between a man and a woman. But we are talking about you. What define you as a man? Oh la la.
Go on.
You're killing me, you know.
She's
Alik, a
asking
little
about.
help here. Chris,
No, we're not
well,
talking about
Zainab, you.
the body. Yeah, I already answered, but you can answer to Neluza the personality, the character that the man has more, and how can I say, that makes him special than the woman. As
Hey, hey, Malik, I want to know about you.
yes,
Just you. Malik, you, the man, your person, the man that is you and you only. Like earlier, I just opened up and showed myself as an individual man, not men all over the world, but this man only. I want to hear from you what is the Malik man. You. You only. No other man. Just you.
Okay.
Come on.
Well,
Do it.
thank you, Zainab, for the clarification, and thank you, Chris, also. Well, to me, to be a man is to have like a serious plan of living, not for me is to be as strong as I can, and to not be an open book for everyone, to struggle in life or to enjoy life, let's say, to hide some feelings, because I was hearing that I know that the man cannot shows all of his feelings. For me, sometimes I'm hiding some feelings just to move on in life. To be Malik, to be a man is to make on his shoulder a responsibility which is not up to let go. Also, I need to be respectful. I need to watch my attitude. I need to create a good image for me. I need to check my, let's say, my background from time to time. When I refer to background, it means that things that I have done and looking forward to the things that I will do. Well, to make plans and to be also, let's say, a supporting person for those who are living, I mean, in contact with me, and also to not let go the temper, because as a man sometimes I really get angry from some stuff, but I choose just to keep them and hide them, better than having a bad consequences. For example, at work, we have work with women sometimes, and they, for example, if it was a man in work that I do confront him, I will give him a right idea. I will understand me. He will not, for example, let's say, get it emotionally. But at work, sometimes you need to be a co-worker and to be, let's say, a kind like a father, you know. For me, well, I can respect others for their feelings and to maintain strong, because deep inside I feel sometimes so, so weak, but it's not easy to show it up. Well, that's pretty much the thing. Yeah.
All right. Any question, guys, for him?
Good
Zinab,
job,
I see you.
Malik. I'm proud of you as another guy.
Niludzen,
Good
no way.
job. Good job.
Thank you, Chris.
Good
Thank
job.
you, Chris.
So it's super.
Now I can breathe when
What's
you
your
said good job, Chris. Yeah.
Well, Malik, if you are with, like for example, in a house, you and a woman, and as you know, a woman is not that strong like a man, and she's tired, and you are really exhausted. Imagine there are some house chores in the house, and she showed you she's really tired. So, what would you
Yeah.
do? How would you show this part of your, how can I say, the man part of you, and you're exhausted. Both of
Well,
you are tired.
yes. Well, that's an option. Yeah. Are you giving me an answer or a question? Well, you automatically and obviously, even if I'm tired and dying to relax or take a rest, well, the part of me said, tell me or orders me or suggest me to pick up myself and go directly to do the work that she can do, and give her some help or a lot of help, and not to complain. It's like completing her. Yeah, this is an idea.
Yes, not to complain. Yes, right.
Oh, last
Great.
Yeah,
night,
not to complain.
last night, I will tell the story. It was after dinner. We had our date night, watching TV and eating food in front of the TV. And then I became very sleepy and tired. And then my wife
Yeah.
went off to her computer, and I wanted to go to bed. And I was
Yes.
yelling and screaming and complaining. And I disturbed her. And my wife and I were yelling and screaming at each other. And we had to put the cover on the duna, or the pillow like cover that a lot of people have in Europe and everywhere. And we got it done, but we did it with a lot of yelling, and then afterwards we apologized with each other, and then we made up and we kissed, and everything was fine a few minutes later. So, sometimes we have our bad moments, but we go through them, and we're like children. After, we don't fight too often, but it's just we're just venting steam, and we're okay afterwards. And she says, "Oh, hi, honey, I'm sorry. I says, "No, it's okay. No." And then I have to learn to accept her apology. So, what Malik was just saying, I am just sharing an actual experience that I had last night, when we had, chores and stuff. So, yeah. So it goes.
Okay, so Malik, Mr. Abdel Malik, what's the difference between being a boy and being a man? I muted you, so you can unmute yourself.
Okay, being a boy and being a man. But to me, or I'm just gonna describe something to me. Well, to be a boy, you will not think about a lot of stuff. You will not wake up and bother and thinking about responsibility. You are just going to. I'm just gonna worry about cookies and sweets and food and ice creams and some things just like that. But to be a man is completely different. You have duties to do. You have obligations to do. More obligations than more rights. This is what I think the difference between the man and a boy.
Do you think it's bad to be a boy?
Well, it depends on the age.
But
It
for example,
depends on the age.
32, I don't know.
I think.
So sometimes you feel
What?
to play, you feel to do something. In that time, you are not like a boy.
Well, I don't care about being a man, so I can't play. Well, I do some silly stuff sometimes. I just don't think about the how, let's say, about the entourage or the place surrounding me, and I do silly stuff like kids. Sometimes you need to jump up. Well, I think for me and for everyone, whether a woman or a man or a boy, we all have our child. Let's say we have a child inside us. Sometimes you just let go the feeling of being a child. You just be silly. You just be, you know, in an ironic, funny way. Well, this I don't have opposite of it. Yeah.
Okay, tell us 5 things what you did today as a man.
Sorry, could you repeat, please?
I don't know if I can repeat. Can you hear me now?
Well, I'm jumping from a place I'm
Don't
jumping
jump,
for,
don't jump,
from
I
a
don't
place to a
think
place
so.
just to catch.
Okay,
I
never.
asked you to.
Maybe next time you have a connection. It's okay. Thank you so much for your answer. You can sit down, okay, and take little rest. And also you can drink a tea, put sugar there, and I know how you are doing. Thank you. So, teacher Chris, what's the difference between being a boy and being a man? Or if you like to be both? Neluța is rude.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
My physiology is at its optimum level, like when I was like 13 or so and out of control, and I'll just say the libido, all that kind of stuff. And so let me put it this way. This is I say to Anne, boy, Anne, if you and I met in our 20s, we would have 6 kids. I mean, we would be just replicating like rabbits, So when you're a young man or something, a young woman, and you just want to be frisky all the time, whatever. So I'm always a boy and I'm always a man, and I think I'm more of a boy now because I'm a senior citizen, where it's like retirement is like going back to your boyhood, where you have a lot of time, but your energy is kind of slow. You're like an older man. So it's a combination of both. So I'm a combination of both all the time, but I have to realize that now the kind of a man that I am now, with my health issues or whatever, well, whether I'm acid or alkaline or whatever, you know what the funniest thing, Nalutza, is there are times that I feel like I'm just myself, whether I'm a boy or a man. Sometimes I feel like, my goodness, I feel that there's no difference in me right now when I was 3 years old. It's like the other day, I had a bowl of applesauce, apples all pureed, just applesauce. And I was eating my applesauce, and I felt like I was 1 year old again. I remember when I was 1 and 2 eating applesauce, and it was my favorite food. And funny how time collapses sometimes, where you be eating something or you be doing something, and all time collapses, and you're that 1 year old again or 2 year old because you're eating applesauce. And I said that to my mom, who's 95. I said that to my wife. It says, isn't it amazing sometimes you can be a very young child, or you can be a very old man. You could be a boy. You can be a young man at any time. And I like that. I could be very energetic, like I was in my 20s for a few moments, or I could be 100 years old. It's true. So I know the difference between a boy and a man all the time. And I think I get in trouble when I'm more of a boy than a man. Then my wife says, get to work, do your chores, do this, So life is a journey, and it's a fun journey. So, and I like to see, hi, Alexandra, good to see you, and I want to hear about what you think about men.
Hello. What a difficult question.
Guys, what happened? All of you are saying that what a difficult question. Okay, but where you can find a simple question? It's a beautiful question, Alexandra. So beautiful, because we are talking about men, men, which, we love them sometimes, and sometimes we love them in another way. So I'm listening. It's a really simple question. Just Alexandra, just open your heart. Just open your heart, okay? And think about men.
Okay, first of all, a man is a defender for me.
Like teacher Chris before with. Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I think every man
have to be soft in the army. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. This is my point.
I agree. Yeah.
Because from my point of view, the army can help every boy become a man. But sometimes can be bad, as I had with my ex-boyfriend. But it doesn't matter. But sometimes it's useful when the person have military experience. That's great, because they can learn how to be a man, how to defend the family, the future wife, maybe the whole country. This is the main characteristic I appreciate in every man, if they have this experience. Yes, maybe if they didn't do it because of the health, it's okay. But if the man doesn't want to do it, I can't understand it. Sorry.
Yeah, and I agree with you, to be honest. I really, let's say,
I tried. I tried,
my
Alexandra.
father,
I
yes.
tried.
You tried.
That's good. At least you tried.
I was looking for a job, and I walked into this building, and I didn't know it was a military recruitment center. And they looked at me and says, "Forget it, you're 4F." I mean, but they said, "Well, I know you tried." So I don't want to talk any more about that, but okay. I just want to say, Alexandra, when I feel dominating or I feel militaristic in any way, I personally feel sad. I feel there's something wrong. That's the man in me, because my father was in the military during World War II. But then he became a teacher, a professor. And so I was always dominated by my father. And when I was growing up, I didn't want to be that type of person. So when I am dominating, I feel sad. It doesn't feel right to me. And now when I'm in Web Talk and in IEG, I know sometimes I'm in a militaristic academy and I'm learning things very fast. That's okay. I think discipline is very important. So if I don't get it in the military, I get it in IEG. So.
Yeah. Yes, maybe. And as I said, it can be useful.
Wait. You want to say that IEG is some kind of army?
No,
What do you mean, teacher Chris? Because I want to explain
that. It's an army, and we know who leads it. So.
Well, okay. Alexandra, what do you want?
As I said, it can be useful, it can be good, and it can be bad at the same time. It depends on the type of the army, first of all, and the people.
Of course.
Maybe the country, because I don't know about the US, but in Russia, yeah, I know.
No, but I agree, boys, to be in military. Why? because they need to exercise, their muscles. They need to become a man, as Zina said before. No.
Well, our country right now has been run by an idiot for 4 years, so that's going to change real soon. So
Teacher Chris,
no, it's true.
you say
I know, no judgment, but
no
I know,
judgment, but
no judgment. I
that is
know,
not so amazing word.
no judgment, but it's a challenge because every person has its purpose in life, and some people may call the person idiot, but that person has a purpose, and this person did what he had to do, and we all had to experience it. And I'm
That's
saying that in a positive way without judgment.
that means that person was not an idiot.
Yeah, but some people feel like it was.
So
Yeah.
you cannot call someone idiot at the end.
Who knows?
Anyway,
But he was a friend of Putin, and he likes people like Putin, and we felt like we were living in Russia for 4 years. So
Who?
the president of my country, he had a love affair with Vladimir Putin.
Okay.
So
I didn't know. Well,
oh yes, oh yes, I know it's just silliness. It's all silliness, but that's why it's important for us to be unconditional love and be global citizens instead of focusing too much about our own countries and our own militaries and things. But I really do, Alexandra, I really do honor what you are saying. I'm finding it fascinating. I'm learning about all different points of view from everyone on the planet, and this is a wonderful thing. To me, without judgment, listening to you, it's a wonderful thing. I like listening to what Ali has to say and what Super Z has to say because everyone comes from a different experience and a different point of view. And we're better because of it, all of us, because we are listening. I know I'm a tease once in a while, but I'm a different person because of Web Talk, and I'm a better man because of Web Talk, and that's everybody I meet in Web Talk. Even though sometimes I tease about some of us, but it's true. I'm even a better man because of Spider-Man Riza. And if he's listening to this, I hope he doesn't pop on and tell me you have to fly another airplane with me. But so be it. Um, and I really admire all of you because I do my best to listen from what you are saying. It may be different from what I'm used to, but that's what being a global citizen is all about. And this is what's important about this TV show. It's one of the best things on TV right now.
Okay, thank you so much, Teacher Chris. I just want to tell you something, guys. No matter, try always to pay attention on your words, what words you are using, because words influence our life. Maybe you want to admire it or not, but words are very, very powerful. So pay attention what kind of words you are using. You can use that expression, that word in another way. Try to make some positive, okay, sentence. To not be negative one. All right. So yes, it's for you. You understand. Okay. I have another question. Ali, you stay there so yes, I'm a good boy. All right. So Ali, tell me please, what makes a good man? What qualities you should have to be a good man?
the quality of behaviors. It is too important
Behaviors.
for a man, I think. If really, if really I want to be a man, I need to have a progress in my behaviors and my responsibilities and in
No,
what I
wait,
do in my
wait.
life.
You said responsibilities,
Because to be
behavior. Behaviors.
yeah, behaviors.
And after?
Yeah, behavior. Yeah. Just to have a progress on behaviors. This is what makes a
Give us an
man
example
a
because I
really
don't
man,
understand like
in my
that.
opinion. For example, I as a man, I think know deeply about my life. I have my project, what I want to do in my life. I try always to study something, to learn something new, to create a job, to create my career, because I have more responsibility than before. Before maybe I hadn't any responsibility because I was a boy a few years ago. But no, I need to have a job. I know I need to have a career. I need to do my work for me, for my family. I need to look for a love, to find a girlfriend or a wife, and I need also to have a progress in my behaviors, to be more responsibility in what I'm going to talk, especially the words. When I say something, I shouldn't, for example, just to say words because just so like without thinking well about what I'm talking. As a child, maybe I could say a lot of words without thinking twice time because I I I I was a child, and so when you are a child, you can say this kind of words. It's normal, but when you are a man, it's not normal because you are more responsibility for your words, for what you say in your life. So I always try to have to work in myself. Uh, and to try to select not just to say a word, to try to select some words which doesn't hurt anybody, especially a person with whom am I in my life. So this is, I think, behavior.
Merci. Let's see, teacher Chris. Let's teacher Chris to relax now because he was talking a lot. Super Z, what makes what qualities should have a man to be a good man, to become a good man?
As I said, responsibility, and when we say responsibility, we're talking about being a word keeper. What I mean by word keeper, to man or human being are making promises for people. So you have to keep your promise until you do it, whatever it is. Even a small thing, when you do small things, there are small details. For example, I'm a woman, and when I deal with men who promise me for something, like small things, if he didn't keep this, I don't consider him a good man, because this is a good characteristic, and I want to get that feature on me also, because you know what I mean, word keeper. It's very good character. Oh my god, this cannot be pronounced. Characteristic. And I have a question for Chris and Ali. Have you ever didn't you before just didn't keep your promise or something?
Oh yes. Oh
I mean, I
yes.
know it can happen, but I mean, really bad promise, and you didn't keep it.
Oh,
Big time.
big time.
Okay.
Oh, I did that in high school where um, I was supposed to learn lines for a play. Now I have a strong memory for everything, but the only thing I had a block for, I couldn't remember my lines. So I failed my challenge miserably, and I let my whole thespian society, acting society in high school down. And so someone else had to go up there and just read the lines from a script because I broke a promise big time. I let everybody down because I was too afraid. I was too lazy. So that was a big one. I've done many others too because of low self-esteem or low self-worth. That's when you run with your tail between your legs. Is that you don't care about yourself, you don't care about others, and you break promises like breathing. So I'm just giving one example of that. So, oh yeah.
Well, that happens sometimes. It's not a big deal, but I'm talking about big things when you let somebody down, real thing. I mean, that happens sometimes. I believe in it. Can you tell me, and it was this one, Oppo, Oppo F3?
I don't know the name who is this person. So guys, if you want to talk to us or to comment, try to have your real name. That's why we're talking with who?
So
We don't.
Super Z, what kind of example?
Well,
It's like I could give another example of keeping a secret from my wife, where we made a promise when we were boyfriend girlfriend, and we were still boyfriend girlfriend, and I kept a secret. It was because I had debt on my credit card and I didn't tell her or something like that. It was some big financial thing, and it never happened
oh,
again. Is it something like that,
yeah.
or
You know, I will tell
tell
you
me
something first.
how severe would it be?
You know,
Could you give an
okay,
example?
whatever the thing, even the thing that you've mentioned, but the more you try to keep the thing, your word, the more you become, even though if you failed, but you tried. Do you get me? I'm talking about those people who didn't try to keep the word, the
Mm-hmm.
promise.
Now,
Like,
would the cure for the situation, for any situation, is to stop making promises to people?
yeah, stop. Stop.
That's a good thing, because more and more I don't make promises to
I
people.
I don't like to give promises to people until I'm sure I'm gonna do it. Sometimes I let
Exactly.
people, of course,
Exactly.
I let people sometimes down and I feel so bad. That's what I mean when you feel so bad. But sometimes there is a man who didn't keep a word and he didn't feel anything.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get me?
Yeah, I
Uh,
get you.
and also, there's another characteristic. I just forgot it. um, I just forgot. I will give it back. Ah, yeah.
Yeah. So by the way, I will make some research on the
I,
web after.
yeah,
So
I will say what is the thing that I was talking about. When you fight for the thing, don't give up. Um, like for example, your family is in very bad financial status, for example, and you just don't do this. As a man, you are responsible. You are, for me, I'm just talking like this. Um, you have to do something. You have to think about it. You have to find a way to solve and figure it out. Just for example, I'm just giving an example. But don't give up in some really bad situation. When you give up, you don't show the man part of you.
Well, sometimes it's okay. It
Can you
just
tell?
depends. It just depends. Like, for example, on the 31st, I'm shutting down one of my Facebook accounts. But then I realized today that I can keep Messenger open, and so for my friends and family that I've known for 60 years or more, I can still communicate with them through Messenger without having a Facebook account open, the old Facebook account open. So I because I'm all or nothing type of person where I throw out the baby with the bathwater at times because I'm just so sick and tired of not getting through to people with what I want them to see. So I found out by accident this morning that I was going to say goodbye to someone, a good friend of mine for the past 30 years, because they're on Facebook and they don't want to be on Web Talk at all, and we found a solution. So by giving up almost totally, sometimes you find a different way of still being connected. So sometimes surrendering something completely, it opens up new doors. So it just depends.
Where is Ali and Alexandra? Guys, where are you hiding?
What's going on in the comments, Meluza? You know, everybody's being blocked.
No, it's becoming Facebook. Yeah. Well, don't worry. I'm taking care of everyone so kindly. I'm a kind person.
I see.
Yeah. Sometimes we need to make cleaning. Same I'm doing with Facebook. I'm making cleaning always in my Facebook, and the same I'm doing on YouTube and on WebTalk, guys. Yeah. Because this environment is one positive. It's a positive one. I mean,
Yeah, it's very positive.
we're not discussing. We are just doing.
Yeah,
So,
that's good.
Teacher Chris, can you guess where is Ali? Come on, your dimension, find Ali because he keeps.
No, because I am very careful in people's personal space, and sometimes I have a barrier there where I really don't go where I need to go, and it's very important for me not to use any form of white magic or black magic
So,
to interfere.
this is the good qualities of a good man.
I'm learning. I'm doing. Here it is. Here it is. This is what makes my wife mad, as me as a man. When I say, okay, I'm doing something, and then, oh honey, I'm trying. Stop it, she says, because she rather have me have the attitude that says, okay, I'm doing it, I'm doing well. Instead, stop saying that you're trying. Stop saying that you're trying. Because you are actually doing, you're being positive and not thinking bad about yourself.
Yeah. Alexandra, if you're here, I want to hear little your beautiful voice. No, maybe she is busy, no problem. Okay, so if you have any questions, it's just part one. We can discuss tomorrow about other things.
Oh, Ali, how do you keep your beard so nice and soft?
Okay, this is a question from a man to a man.
How do I keep that? I don't know. Maybe just I. Can I say just I care a little bit for that. I use some oil, but I don't know what kind of oil is it. I can't remember that in English.
That's
It keeps my beard.
That's okay,
soft.
because why is it sometime when I do some shaving or I add I put some oil or something on, and it's real musky and masculine and whatever,
Yeah.
and my wife says, "Ooh, you smell real good. You smell like a man." And of course, I like I like when my honey, she puts lotion on, or I put lotion on her. I really like that. Because I wouldn't mind if we all talk about, women or men or whoever. Others like the smell of a man, or
Yeah.
how a man smells, or they sweat a little bit. My wife says, "Oh, I really like the smell of you. You smell like a man." So, no, I'm being serious. I'm not being funny. I'm not being like Riza says, "Oh, no."
We are not judging. We are not judging, teacher.
I know. I have a little sugar in me, so I'm a little dangerous. So,
Sugar or honey?
oh, sugar. Honey
Oh.
is the word honey. When I say honey is a word that I would say to my wife. Oh, honey, not the honey that the bees make.
Okay. So you were talking about smell. What kind of smell? Not even I was thinking about this question, but
No, but that's all part of it being a man. Women or men find the attraction to men, or they like the smell of men. It's like when Ollie's talking about putting some oil on his beard, and and I bet it's going to be really nice. But yeah, nature. Look at nature. Look at the male part of nature. People are, or animals are attracted to the smell of the other person. So
I was never attracted about this by smelling. I just love the eyes. I mean, when I'm looking to someone.
oh, Nilutsa, you're spot on that, because I look into my wife's eyes every day, and I know you've heard this over and over, and it's like I'm saying my marriage vows all over again.
I understand you are talking about this stuff because you are thinking maybe my wife will listen and she will hear that I'm talking beautiful about her.
Well,
You know, we know what they are doing.
if when she watches this stuff on YouTube, it says, "Oh my God, he's talking about her. He's talking about me again."
Yeah. Okay. So smell. No, I'm not. No. I don't like these things. I told you I like to look to the heart of that man and to the eyes and charisma. He needs to have a charisma. It's important. Yeah, not smelling.
Okay. Now, what? Explain to me. I don't want to be host or anything, but I have a question for you, Nalutsa. What kind of charisma do you like? A charisma you like in a
Well,
man?
funny.
Explain the charisma that you like in a man.
To be open, to can tell him everything, to know about jokes, to make people laugh, to make me laugh, to like that. Not okay, you don't. Okay, with who you are talking, what you are doing, why you are laughing. No, I want to be free. Yeah, this is charisma for me. To be fun,
Yeah.
to be himself.
Yeah. I wouldn't be with my wife if I wasn't myself, and that is so true, because that's what makes life wonderful, when you're around other people and you can be yourself. Yeah. Oh, so what? So for a few moments, I am lapse in judgment, where I go into judgment and call someone something. I'm human. I don't like being human, by the way. I don't like making mistakes. I don't like these learning issues. Is, oh my goodness, I'm going to be blocked by Coach Nalutsa and never come back because I'm being judgmental for a few seconds. Oh no. I mean, that's the human part of me. I don't like being human at times.
Now you are not going to be blocked. Oh, well, it depends. Also, I cannot promise. But,
You can be the judge. Yes.
I'm the judge. No, I don't want to be the judge. Just unconditional love. Unconditional love doesn't have judgment. You know. Okay. So, my dear friends, let's see your beautiful things about today. I want you to tell me five beautiful things about today. And we are starting with Alexandra because she's feeling so amazing. She's laughing, she's smiling, and I love. So, Alexandra,
What's the question?
what's the question? But I see you. You are so happy. So tell us, make us happy too.
Because today I got such great news from a good friend of mine from Wisconsin.
Mhm.
She became a mom yesterday. That
Oh.
made me happy.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So, Alexandra, you tell us 5 beautiful things from today.
From today.
5.
I'm not ready to tell you.
Oh, a difficult question, complicated question. I don't want to tell you.
No, it's not difficult, but just I'm not ready to tell you. Maybe I'm shy. Who knows?
Teacher Chris is shy too, as you can see.
Sometimes I'm shy.
Okay, so you don't have anything beautiful.
No.
Okay. Then your last words for today, you have?
Just be happy.
So be happy, guys. Can you? Okay.
Happy. I don't know what to say, seriously. I'm lost for words today.
Okay, no problem. Let's see, Ali, your 5 beautiful things about today.
5 beautiful things for today.
Mhm.
The first, I wake up. The second, I spend time with my family. The third is I spend time here, with you all. Then I could eat. I had enough food. And the fourth, I could read something new. I could learn something new. These are 5 things that makes me today happy.
What's the purpose of this question? Why do you think I'm asking always this question, Ali?
Maybe you are asking this question because you wanna help us to be grateful for what we have or what we have done in our life today.
Yeah.
In my opinion, just.
Thank you. Zinab, you want to share?
This question is hard. Anyways, what makes you happy, because it's unlimited things that could make me happy.
So, not only what
I
makes you
can
happy.
only
Maybe you
say-
saw something. Maybe you hear something. Maybe you smell something. I don't know. You know, but just think something beautiful.
You guys, you are beautiful. 5 things? Okay,
Oh,
Neruda first.
I'm so happy.
Ali Massini, Chris, Alexandra,
Wow.
me, myself. So there are 5 things here that made me happy. I can say my last words to men, message to men: be responsible, be word keeper. I insist in this because nowadays you can see men, the words and the promises means nothing, and they mean a lot to me. Be responsible, be the woman's protector, be your beloved, your family's protector. That what makes you man.
Oh,
Yeah,
wonderful.
that's it.
You see,
Thank
that is
you.
difficult question. No, but look, you're not stopping. So, unconditional love, Chris.
Yeah.
Come on, let's hear your amazing voice.
Super Z took my answer because that was going to be my answer, but that's okay. I'll have a different answer because that's how communication goes on all different levels. Journey, life's journey. That's one thing. It's full of surprises all the time. 2, humility, knowing that it's okay. 3, I'm thankful for being in the moment because when I'm in the moment, the right things are being said. 4, I know it's working out fine because the lights are blinking behind Coach Nalutza.
Here is the.
Yeah, the truth detector.
So, if teacher Chris is lying us, you know what will happen. So,
Yeah.
carry on.
And 5 is what Super Z said about men have to be they have to be true with their word. That is very important because then life is much more rewarding when a man like myself have to be true to all of you and to everyone.
Okay, that's all.
C'est bon.
C'est bon. Okay, so let's now tell you also what made me happy today. Raining. I love raining. So outside was raining. I love it. After I was talking with a friend. This is the second. Another one, David, my son, always. This is, but I don't want to talk about my son because he always makes me happy. But no, let's say another thing, not my son. I was watching a movie and I really enjoy it because it was about love. Another things, this meeting, because always I'm learning something from each of you. Maybe you don't know, but I know. And another things, being in life. So these are my 5 things for which I'm grateful, and this has made me happy today. About a man, because it's my turn to say something about a man. I consider a man when he's honest, 100%. I love to see him also crying, also being happy. I don't consider he's weak when he's crying. Is a man when he show you and when he's telling you how he's feeling. When he's himself, 100%, without being afraid that I will judge. This is a man. And about responsibility, yes, of course. But for himself. If he's for himself, I know he will be also for me and for others. So, what else? To care about himself, about his health, about his mind, about everything. What is about himself. And also to love himself, to respect himself. This is very important. Other things are details. To be open about everything. Yeah. So I don't think so it's so complicated and so hard to answer about a man. Okay, Super Z, you are welcome. So if you have any questions,
I just want some of that oil that Ali uses.
what? Chris?
I don't know.
I'm just curious. I just want to try it.
You want to try it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's see if I can find that. Just a minute. You can try it, no problem. It's a good also for skin. For the
He
skin,
wants
it's
maybe it's argan. It's not argan. Argan oil.
I think maybe yes, maybe it's something like that. Yeah, it's oil also. Yeah,
It's from Morocco. Mostly.
I think it's from Pakistan.
It's from
Arabia.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
It helped me. It helped me as well to keep my my beard more softer because some
Teacher
parts
Chris,
of
why
beard.
are you asking? Because I don't see. You don't have any. Okay, maybe. All right.
Well, I do grow it, but it feels like porcupine after a week or two. So it's mostly white when I grow it. This is just 1 day. This is just 1 day growth right here. It's like sandpaper.
Okay, so we are going to see you after 3 months with.
But if I get some of that oil from Pakistan, I might look like Santa Claus.
So I'm sure they will help you. Rohaib, he's from Pakistan. He can help you, no?
I know, but see, this is man talk. This is cool. I mean, come on. Hey, what do you use to keep your beard soft? Hey, guy. Hey, what do you use? I want to know your secret.
Teacher Chris,
This is guy talk.
You can put this question on your web talk post. So let's see how many will answer.
No. I just wanted to have it. No, see, it's not a web talk post. It's on a live broadcast because that's more important than putting a post on a thing. It's yeah.
I don't have from Pakistan right now.
No, but I am in conversation right now, and I just wanted. You don't have to go get it. We can do it at another time. It's
So
okay.
guys, if you are from Pakistan, please write in the comments on web talk to Teacher Chris your oil. What kind of oil you are using for your hair?
because I have an oil from France that I use.
Yeah, from France. Okay, so
Yeah.
Coach Nolta has any business there?
No, I use something called L'Occitane.
Well, I don't know.
It's a French brand of oil and stuff. Pretty fancy stuff.
Mhm.
But
Well, in general, I use argan oil. I like argan oil, and I know it's from Morocco.
okay.
Okay, guys. So thank you so much for joining me today. Have fun, be happy, smile, laugh, love, whatever you like. Yes, be a child.
Now after this, I get to see my wife. I'm pretty excited. I get to see a real person. I mean, you guys are real. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I am a fake person then.
No, you're a real person, but in the actual physical, physical.
You need to touch. Okay, so if I'm touching my hands, that means I'm in the real life.
No,
Otherwise,
I'm just saying that I was talking to my nephew earlier today, and he says, think of all the people out there who are alone right now without any other people around you. And think about all the people like ourselves who have other people in our life that we could be in physical contact because of quarantine.
well, I'm sure we can have this subject, this discussion in another time when we can discuss what does it mean to be in real life and offline and online and whatever you like. At the end, we are all energy.
I know that, but I'm just talking from a human point of view. Like, I'm a man, and thank goodness I have a woman in the next room that I can be with in a few minutes.
Also, I have a man. David, come.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't want.
I know, but see, from just a man's point of view, just being a man, that I'm happy that I have another person in the house.
That's great.
That's all I mean. That's all I mean.
Okay, you want to show us something?
Yeah.
Okay, so come. My man want to show you something. Come on.
Good.
Come on, show
Show
them.
them.
Okay, so what's that? Why you don't want to show your face?
I don't know how to say.
Okay, so as you can see, what's that?
I don't know how to say.
Okay, so I'm showing you something.
It's from Marvel.
It's Marvel. Marvel.
And these other things.
Okay, so these are other things which he. Look, you see, guys.
Yeah.
He made it. So bravo! I'm happy, David. You see?
Bravissimo.
David, but come and say hi. Hold on, okay. I want you to meet teacher Chris.
No, I've seen David already. It's okay. It's
And this
okay.
This one is what? Is what? Then?
I don't know how to say.
You don't know what to say.
I don't understand either.
Car?
No.
Then is what?
It's something from the Avengers.
Okay, and it's really interesting because you can open. How you can open?
Captain America, Hawkeye, and the
Okay.
other, this that makes you open it.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
And you can do this.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, I like that. Tell David I like that very much.
Yeah, he heard you. He's friend with Ashmore. They are talking together sometimes.
It's by Lego.
Yeah.
You know, I played with Lego for the first 16 years of my life, and I've been to the Lego factory. My family used to make Lego, so it's beautiful, David. You made my day.
Okay. So thank you so much. See you next time. Don't forget to be yourself. Okay? Thank
I'm
you.
looking forward to part 2 and part 3.
Of course, about women.
Which one?